Now, am I going to take that like I'm some sort of street Rossi or something? Oh, hell no. What are you, nuts? Hey, everybody. How are you doing on this wonderful, wonderful Sunday? Seems like this helmet whistles a little bit. Not sure why, but that's fun. What are the pros and cons of a cruiser-style motorcycle? Now, this is a question I get asked absolutely 0% of the time. And to be honest with you, I've never been asked this question. Now, one pro, at least in my opinion, and everything I'm about to say in this video is 100% my opinion, number one, for me, would be the low seat height. Now, the Shadow, its seat height's about 26, 27 inches. Probably like a little higher with the Mustang seat, but for the most part, they're fairly easy to get on and off of. You don't have to be, you know, some sort of giant to ride these things. Because of that low seat height, you get a really low center of gravity. So cruiser feels really, really stable, which is really important for new riders because it gives you confidence in these corners. Now, am I going to take that like I'm some sort of street Rossi or something? Oh, hell no. What are you, nuts? Comfort is also an excellent pro to the cruiser motorcycle. Now, I've put a little money into this one just to make it a little more comfortable for me, but typically your feet are a little forward. You know, the low seat height puts you close to the ground so you can put your foot down if necessary. Now, I would be lying if I'd say, oh, I could spend 12 hours on this bike and get up fresh as a daisy. Well, that'd be a lie. But in my opinion, at least for me, cruisers are really easy to ride. And, you know, for someone just starting out, you know, I'd recommend it. I mean, it's what I started on. Of course, what I do doesn't, you know, mean really anything to anybody other than me, really. So what's the downside of the cruiser motorcycle? What are the cons? Well, they are a little heavy. Especially some of the bigger, you know, the 1800s, you know, 2000cc bikes, some of these big old Harley baggers, you're talking, you know, those things are 800-900 pounds. Goose! Get out of the way, Goose! Road is no place for waterfowl. So for some riders, especially newer ones, weight can definitely be a factor. Something else that may be a con for some, but not necessarily for others, which kind of goes back towards the weight, because I was going to say power to weight ratio. You know, cruisers, with the exception of a few, Honda Rebel, Vulcan S, you're going to have a heavy V-twin, which is great for torque, not so much horsepower. But you're going to need that torque to move this big old thing down the road anyway. I mean, you're talking power based on engine size. You know, this Shadow's a 750cc, makes about 44 horsepower, 40-ish torques. My 600cc Katana makes about 78 to 80 horse and right about 40 torques. And it just really all depends what you want to do with the motorcycle. The main point of a cruiser, though, is it's designed exactly for what I'm doing now. Cruising. Whether it's in town or out here, the back roads. You know, and for me, this is what motorcycling is all about. Just cruising around, enjoying the wind. Maybe not the wind near that possum I just passed. Poor little fella didn't make it. It's therapeutic, you know? Like I've said before, you know, if you've never ridden a motorcycle, I suggest to anyone who can reasonably do it, try it at least once in their life. Because you don't know what you're missing. So that's my take on cruisers, guys. If I forgot anything, please let me know in the comments down below. And what are your thoughts? Do you like cruisers, or are you more into like sport bikes, or adventure bikes, dirt, whatever, man? Just let me know. And if you think I did a good job, you know, maybe consider subscribing, you know, or hitting that like button. Less than 4% of the people watching my videos are actually subscribed. Which is great that, you know, they're getting out there, but, you know, maybe think about it. Maybe think about subscribing. Why not? Doesn't cost you nothing. But as always, guys, I'll see you next Sunday. I mean, we talked about cruisers. I guess it's time to talk about sport bikes. But we'll do that next week. Ride safe, y'all. See ya.